Do you know that according to the World Migration Report 2022, every one person in 30 is a migrant? I don't know about you, but I thought that was quite a high figure. When I investigated it more, I found out that 40% of these people were born in Asia, with India being the largest country of origin. That's about 115 million people who were born in Asia. I wonder how many of these people were born in India? As per the latest revised projection, there will be a staggering 405 international migrants by 2050. Now, looking at these figures, I would ask you, do you think migration is inevitable? I myself, Suman Dua, migrated from my homeland, India, to Australia in 2005. The reason I migrated was for the opportunities and the experiences that I could get in Australia. I'm pleased to say that I have been living in Australia from last 18 years, have a thriving business and a beautiful family. With the resources and the support at our disposal, including the online industry experts, this world can be a small place and a big place at the same time. Change can happen very quickly. It is easier now than ever before to migrate to a new country. There are plenty of opportunities for someone with the right skill set to migrate to their desired location. Over the last 10 years, I have found 3 main reasons that people migrate to a new country. Can you guess what they are? Reason number 1 is for opportunities. Opportunities like better paid job, progression opportunities, or a better lifestyle. I once met someone who was working in an IT company in India for 11 years, and he was getting paid 50,000 rupees a month, which is about $1,000. He migrated to another country and instantly started making $3,000 a week because of his skills. Can you imagine the joy, the happiness, and the sense of achievement for him and his family? Can you see how migration positively impacted this family? We all want opportunities to come our way. Later, I will reveal few strategies for grabbing these type of opportunities for you. Now, the reason number 2 that people migrate to another country is for experience. Now, experience is subjective. It can mean different things to different people. So what would you like to experience in your life that perhaps you're not experiencing today? For you, it could be a new language, culture, food, friends, climate, social environment, or education. For me, it was work-life balance. As you know, it's very common in India to work long hours, which is fine if you're okay, but what if you're not happy? Working, sleeping, repeating? When I moved to Australia, I found out that I could have work-life balance, and the normal work hours were 8 hours a day, which meant I could have more time with my family, I could keep my hobbies, and have time for self-care. Self-care is so important, right? We all deserve it. Reason number 3 that people migrate to a new country is for necessity. This is probably the hardest and the most difficult way to migrate to another country. Stress and distress is often associated with this type of transition. You only have to look around in the world today to see evidence of this. I'm now going to give you my 3 steps from all my experience that will help you change your life and start living a life by design. So step number 1. Choose your desired location and be sure about it. So if you were to close your eyes right now, and I would ask you that think about the 2 top countries that you would like to live in, what does this new experience look like? How does it feel like? Can you visualize it right now? Some of you may want to move to another country to study, to work there, or maybe move there permanently with your family. Whatever it is that you want, you need to be sure about your goals. Can you believe that there are so many people who stop pursuing their dreams and without getting any clarity on their options or doing any research? My advice to you is to make sure which country you want to move to. You need to be sure about this desired location, and you need to know the right process and expense to migrate to this country. I once knew someone who was confused between 3 countries to move to. I said to him that he needs to decide which country he would like to move to in order of priority. This helped him gain some clarity. And I also asked him to write down the reasons why he wants to migrate to this country. What are the advantages and disadvantages of migrating to this country? And what occupations are in demand in this particular country? And if it's a family, they may want to see where they want their children to study and what will be the prospects for the children in that particular country. It's all about focusing what you want. Step 1 is so crucial for you, but would you believe that many people fall at the first hurdle and they stop pursuing their dreams? My advice is to focus on what you want, your vision, your goals, and stick to it. Be the person who focuses on the solutions rather than the problems. My step number 2 is your skill set. So if you're listening to this right now, maybe you're a chef, engineer, hairdresser, maybe you're a metal fabricator, you could be a physiotherapist, marketing specialist, sales manager. You could also be an actor, photographer, makeup artist, dressmaker. Whatever your skill is, your skill could be in high demand in the country you wish to migrate to. And even if it's not, you may want to upskill yourself by studying something or getting some work experience to gain a skill. I was once working with a young lady. She wanted to migrate to another country. She had no skills and has only done grade 12. I said to her, if you can invest 3 to 4 years of your life to upskill yourself, you might be able to migrate to your desired country. She studied to become a nurse. It took her 3 years before she could start working as a nurse and get permanent residency in her desired location. Now, many of you are already skilled. Maybe you already have a lot of work experience. In that case, you can migrate to your desired location as long as your occupation is needed there and you know the right process to migrate. Now, this takes me to my step number 3, which is focus on the who and not the how. Most people don't know where to start. There is an overwhelming amount of information online. But you're not expected to know everything. There is always somebody else who can help you with that. There is always somebody else who knows what to do and how to do it. So my advice is to focus on the who and not the how. Now here's what I want to finish with. What if I told you nothing of what I just said matters if you don't take massive action? So what can you do today to take action and move towards the life of your dreams? Thank you.